All right, can you share your screen?
Okay. Can you see it?
It's coming up. All right, let's add it.
Um,
All right, I can see it.
okay, great. How about the document?
Yeah, I can see the document too. It looks good.
Okay,
So,
perfect.
I'm just checking some stuff real quick.
Okay.
All right, cool. So this document, USCIS Form I-90, is the application to replace your permanent resident card, your green card. Um,
Mm-hmm.
1 second. Let's move that. Okay. All right. So if you scroll down a little bit, it's asking for the alien number or your USCIS number. Usually, 9 times out of 10, when you're replacing this card, you already have this information. The alien number will be on your receipt. So for demonstration purposes, you can just type in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah. And then your USCIS online account, that should already be given to you. You should be able to find that on your USCIS account. You could just go 987654321. Just fill it
Nine,
in.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. All right. And now your first name.
It
Just
should
go.
be
So just put 987654321, then 11111.
okay. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1.
Hmm. Your last name.
Last name Ruiz, Ruiz.
First name.
First name Elaine.
Okay. Has your name legally changed since the issuance of your permanent green card? We're going to go no. Is the middle one. So
Mm-hmm.
what it's saying right here is if it says yes, then you'll go to 5A, 5B, 5C, which is just right down there. But since we're saying no, now we're going up to the 6A, 6-1.
Here,
So you can just put in care of, you just put your name.
Elaine Ruiz.
This is a US this is saying that you have to be in the US to have the green card or um commute back and forth to the US. So we're gonna use a US address. So we could go 123 Main Street.
1, 2, 3. Main Street.
And that's Snellville.
Snellville.
Hmm. Georgia.
GA.
Zip code is 30039.
30039.
Hmm. All right. It says provide the information only if different than the mailing address. Just put same. Okay.
SAME.
Go all the way down to the next page. All right. So, put your sex, put a date of birth,
Okay. So 12,
the city of birth,
2000. Class 1 city.
country of birth,
Philippines.
mother's name, the first name. So you can just put like Lisa or something, like
Mhm.
Maria is fine. And then uh, it's not asking for the last name, so you don't have to put that. And then your
Okay.
father's name, just the first name. No, it's not asking for the full name. You can just take the Ruiz out.
Oh,
It's
just
asking
the
for the
first
first
name.
name. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Class of admission, we're gonna do K1, which is the fiance visa.
The letter K and number 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Date of admission, let's do January 1st, 2023.
01,
Mm-hmm.
01, 2023.
Mm-hmm. At this point, you should have already, if you have a green card, you should already have a social. So you just put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Mhm. All right. So it says if your conditional permanent resident status, for example, CR1, CR2, CF1, CF2 is expiring within 90 days, do not file this form. See what is the purpose of this application section of the form I-190. So basically, if you came in on the status of CR1, CR2, which is marriage based, and CF1, CF2, which is entrepreneurial based, these are conditional cards, and you have to use a different type of documentation to different form to change it. So for the CR1, CR2, it'll be form I-71 is the petition to remove the condition. And then for CF1-CF2, you will file Form I-A2, which is a petition to remove the investor's condition. So in this example, we're going to say that we're doing the conditional residence for,
Um, this one,
mhm. As a matter of fact, we're just
one
going to
that,
do, no, 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 we're going to change that. We're doing lawful permanent resident, section
so
A.
it's one
Yeah,
dot eight.
yeah, scroll down. Okay. So, so no, stay right there. The lawful permanent resident, that's if they give you the green card for the 10 years, there's no adjustment. The permanent resident and commute, that's if you're living in Canada or Mexico, but you travel to the United States for work. And then conditional permanent resident, um, that those are the ones that have the conditions to see if the just to test if the marriage is legal. So let's change that. Let's go and put the conditional permanent resident check. Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
so one dot C.
hmm So you see how it just brings you all the way down to go
Right.
down, and it blanks out all of those other ones. So section B is for the conditional permanent residence, but let's go back all the way up.
All the way up.
Yeah, to the top right there. So we go through these. So Section A to only be used by a lawful permanent resident or a permanent resident in commute status. So these are some of the options. My previous card has been lost and stolen. You will check that. You can only check one of these options. Then it's my previous card was issued but never received. My existing card has been mutilated. That means the card is really damaged and it looks really bad. My existing card has incorrect data because of the Department of Homeland Security error. So if they wrote your name wrong, the date of birth is wrong, you will check that and send that information in. My name or other biographic information has been changed legally. Let's say you got your green card for work purposes and then you got married, then you will change that. Or if you move, then you will need to change that as well. My existing card has already expired or will expire within 6 months. So if you had it for 10 years and you're about to have the card expired, and that's what you will check. I reached my 14th birthday and am registering as required. My existing card will expire after my 16th birthday. So this they have a special qualification for people that just turned 14, because when you turn 14, that's when the facial recognition system, and they say that your face and your biometrics is more stable for what you're going to be looking like for the rest of your life as an adult. So what is this saying is once you reach 14th, you have a window between the day that you turn 14th and 30 days after that where you could file this document, and you will be able to get it for free without having to pay any waivers or any fees. So they'll essentially waive it. So what it's asking you is, I have reached my 14th birthday and I'm registering as required. My existing card expires after my 16th birthday. So your card expires after you turn 16. You will check this. The next one is I've reached my 14th birthday and I'm registering as required. My existence card expires before my 16th birthday. So that's when you will check that one. So those are two options. Now, if you miss, it says in this note right here, if you're filing the application before your 14th birthday or more than 30 days after your 14th birthday, you must select 2J. However, if your card has expired, you must select 2F. So they really want people to only file their card for this special exemption within that 30 days. So if you file it before more than 30 days before it's expired, then you will do 2J. We'll scroll down to 2J right there. Right there. I have a prior edition of the alien card and I'm applying to replace that. However, if your card has expired, you must file 2F. So go up to 2F, that. So if you miss your window, then of the 14 days, you would have to select between 2F and 2J, that 30-day window after you turn 14.
Okay.
All right. Let's go down to right there. I am a permanent resident who is taking up commuter status. So on 1B, it says permanent resident in commuter status, or you're a permanent resident is 1A, lawful permanent resident. So for this is for someone who is a permanent resident and now they're moving outside of the United States to Mexico or Canada, but they'll still be commuting back and forth for work. So that's what 2H1 means.
Mm.
So 2H1A, that's the port of entry that you'll be coming in. every day. So some of the port of entries, let me see. So just for an example, where did it go? One second. Some of the port of entries are going to be San. I can't even say that word. It's Otamesa port of entry. That's in California, the border of Southern California. Calexico East port of entry in Arizona is Nogales, and San Luis in Texas is Laredos, El Paso, Hidalgo. Those are some of the port of entries. That's what you'll put there. For
Okay.
2H2, I'm a commuter who's taking up actual residency in the US. So that's if you are now changing from someone who is commuting coming back and forth from the US and Texas, and you're now going to be living in the United States, that's what you'll check. And then I have been automatically converted to a lawful permanent residence. You will receive a notification that they automatically converted you. Now you just need to get the new green card that says that. And then 2J, I have a prior edition of the alien registration card, and I'm applying to replace my current resident card. So a lot of people, some people have like the really old resident cards where it's made of paper or it doesn't have the expiration date on there. So if you're going to be updating the residential card, that's the number that you'll pick. And it's also if you are applying, if you missed the special entry for the 14-year-old, the special waiver for the 14-year-old thing. Scroll down right there. So because we're doing the conditional, it says my previous card has been lost or destroyed. Most people are going to go with that one. So you just check that.
Check this.
Hmm. It says my previous card was issued but never received. My existing card has been mutilated. My existing card has incorrect data because of DHS error. My name or biographic information has legally been changed since the issuance. So those are the options, but most people are going to go with the first option.
Okay.
Scroll down a little bit. Location where you apply for your immigrant status or adjustment status. So if you were out of the country when you applied, then you will pick your embassy. So do you know the embassy in the Philippines?
Yeah,
Can you type that
it's
in?
in Manila.
And now, if you were in the United States and you change your adjustment, that'll be the location that you sent your documentation to. So number two, a location where your immigration visa was issued, or U.S. office where your adjustment was granted. So your immigration visa was issued. Um, let's say it was issued in the Philippines, then you'll put Manila,
Okay. Manila.
or if you had your adjustment status changed in the United States, then you'll put the location. So you could put Atlanta.
Sierra number two, Atlanta.
Hmm.
Okay.
Complete line 3A and 3A1 if you enter the United States with an immigrant visa. If you are granted adjustment, proceed to line 4. So if you came in with a immigrant visa, like the fiance visa, you'll put that there. So let's say Atlanta,
And
and then we're gonna put Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Have you ever been in exclusion, deportation, or removal proceedings? Personnel. Yep. No. Since you were granted permanent resident, have you ever filed Form I-4, abandonment of alien status of a lawful president, permanent resident, or otherwise been determined to have abandoned your status? Personnel. If you answered yes to line 4, number 4, provide a detailed explanation in the space in additional information. So scroll all the way down. So that answer was asking about if you've been go back up to go back up to it one more time. If it's, I think it's asking about the deportation or deportation status, right? Right there. Have you ever been number 4, deportation or removal proceedings? So you would have to go all the way down to part 8, scroll all the way down. Right there. And you need to provide an explanation. If you check that box, you're probably going to need an attorney. And just a quick disclaimer, we are not attorneys. We are a nonprofit organization that help people with the immigration paperwork. And this video is for informational purposes only. Go back up to the top, back to where we were. Okay. Now go to, yep, non-Hispanic, your race, your height, you put like 5'1".
Yeah,
Wait, like 120.
I'm going to know my weight.
No. um, eye color,
Black
hair color.
and hair black.
Mm. Now, this is for special accommodations for disabilities or impairment. If you need extra space to complete this section, go to part 8, additional information. Are you requesting accommodation because of your disability and or impairments? Press no. But if you did press yes, it's going to highlight these additional boxes, and then you will have to explain what additional assistance you will need. So if you answered yes, please select my applicable box. I am deaf or hard of hearing, and request the following accommodation. If you are requesting sign language interpreter, indicate for which language. Example: American Sign Language 1. American Sign Language. All right, go down right there. I am blind or I have low vision and request the following accommodation. I have type of I have another type of disability or impairment. Then you describe it, and if you need more additional space. So where what page is this? This is page 4. Page
Page
4,
4, yeah,
part 4,
part 4.
and then I1C as in cat. Go down to all the way to the bottom. All right, so you'll put page 4 where it says 3A, page 4,
Page 4,
Part 4,
for
1.c. Okay, 1c. And then you add your explanation. Just type in explanation. All right. Now head back up. Okay. So now we're wrapping everything up. Scroll down a little bit. Please read the penalty selection of Form 1-90 instructions before completing this part. It's saying, I can read and understand English, and I've read and understood every question and the instructions that apply. We can click that. So the other ones is the interpreter named in part 6 read to me every question, instructions, and my answers in whatever language that is in which I am fluent and I understand everything. At the request, the preparer name blank prepare this application for me based upon the information I provided or authorized. You can click that. If you're using the preparer, scroll up just a little bit. You can put your telephone number, your mobile phone number, your email address if you have one, and then you're gonna go down and sign in date right there. So you would have to print this out, and then so you could have a wet signature, and then you can put the date. You don't have to. You could just wait until it's time for you to send this document off to do the signature and the date, so you can have it closer to the time you're mailing this off. That's just an option. That's something that we do. We just wait until we're closer to sending everything off, and then we sign everything. Because sometimes it takes a long time for people to get all their documents ready. Go down. Then it's going to ask you for the interpreter's information. It's going to ask you for the interpreter's mailing address, interpreter's contact information, interpreter certifying what languages they're fluent in. Then go to the top, sign and date. And then it's the same thing down here. The preparer's name, go down, their mailing address, and then they're going to have to sign and date at the end. And keep going to the next page. I am not an attorney or accredited representative, but the preparer, but have prepared this application on behalf of the applicant. So that's a preparer statement, or if they're the attorney, they will check that 7B. Go down, sign and date. Now go back, go down. And then this is the additional information page. Yep. So that's about it for this document. It's not that bad. The I-485, that's a beast of a document. That one takes quite a bit of time to get through it and ask a whole bunch of information. This one is pretty simple and straightforward. But that's about it. Thank you so much, Eileen.
Okay. Thank you so much, Ramon.
Yeah. I'll see you guys in the next video.